In 1954, a remote valley in northern Vietnam became the crucible where the fate of empires was forged. A seemingly impregnable French fortress, Dien Bien Phu, was about to face an enemy underestimated, yet fiercely determined. What happened next would send shockwaves across the globe, shattering colonial ambitions and igniting a new era of independence. How could a technologically superior European power be brought to its knees by an army of peasants? The answer lies in a tale of audacious strategy, unimaginable sacrifice, and the brutal realities of war. For decades, Vietnam had been a jewel in the crown of French Indochina, a rich colony exploited for its resources. After World War II, a powerful nationalist movement, the Viet Minh, led by Ho Chi Minh and General Vo Nguyen Giap, rose up. They demanded independence. France, weakened by war and clinging to its colonial prestige, refused to yield. The First Indochina War was a brutal, protracted conflict, a clash of ideologies and wills. Dien Bien Phu was conceived by the French as a strategic trap, a fortified air-land base deep in Viet Minh territory. It was designed to draw out and destroy their main forces. They believed their superior firepower and air support would guarantee victory. They were tragically mistaken. The stage was set for an epic confrontation. The French, under General Henry Navarre, established their stronghold in the valley. It was surrounded by hills they believed were impassable to heavy artillery. But the Viet Minh, with incredible ingenuity and sheer human effort, dismantled their heavy guns. They hauled them piece by piece through dense jungle, up steep mountainsides, and into concealed positions overlooking the French base. For 57 days, from March to May 1954, the valley became a hellscape. French paratroopers and legionnaires fought valiantly, but they were slowly strangled by the relentless Viet Minh siege. Trenches snaked closer, artillery rained down, and the French air supply lines were severed. The monsoon rains turned the battlefield into a muddy quagmire, adding to the misery. The defining moment came with the battle for Dien II, a key hilltop strong point. After weeks of brutal fighting, on May 6th, the Viet Minh launched their final, overwhelming assault. Wave after wave of soldiers, fueled by nationalist fervor, surged forward. Despite desperate French resistance, Dien II fell, signaling the imminent collapse of the entire garrison. The next day, May 7, 1954, the French command post was overrun. The white flag was raised. The seemingly invincible fortress had fallen. This single event reverberated globally, marking the end of French colonial rule in Indochina. It sent a clear message to other colonial powers. The era of empire was over. The Battle of Dien Bien Phu was more than just a military defeat. It was a psychological blow that reshaped the geopolitical landscape. It proved that a determined, well-led, and ideologically motivated guerrilla force could defeat a modern, conventional army. For France, it was a humiliating end to a long and proud colonial history. For Vietnam, it was a hard-won victory, but one that would soon lead to another, even more devastating conflict. The lessons of Dien Bien Phu are profound. The limits of military power against popular will, the importance of understanding local conditions, and the enduring human cost of conflict. It stands as a stark reminder that history is not just written by the powerful, but by those who dare to challenge them.